Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And somebody asked me a few questions about the Tor browser and the dark web and what's about all of this. So, well, they call it the dark web, and they kind of put it in the category as if it was different from the internet and that it's a different thing. It's actually the internet, but it's just that it's driven through a set of servers and computers that all abide by security rules and block, your IP address so that you're anonymous, and that encrypt everything so nobody can see the traffic and what's happening. And it goes through a browser like Tor, for example. That's right what you see here. And a lot of websites that are actually secure, encrypted, and made for the dark web will often have a ending in onion. So here, that's why it says DuckDuckGo search here, and it says onionize. And if you turn that on, it means that now it actually turned on the dark web version, if you want, of DuckDuckGo. So when you actually go through the internet with this Tor browser, what happens is everything is encrypted and your IP address will not show up. So if you go through different websites, they will not know who you are. And that's why it is used a lot, because of the anonymous side of it. A lot of people tend to use it for different types of traffic that could be either illegal or dangerous to do. So one of the biggest problems, and this is where the focus is on the viewer's question, is why they don't shut it down, because there's so much bad stuff here. Well, there's bad stuff on the regular internet too, and even if you would shut it down, you would still have new ways and other ways of doing things. So it's not an option for that, first of all. But also it's not an option because a lot of what we hear and what we see on TV and the news focuses on the bad aspect of the dark web, which is, illicit porn of all sorts that shouldn't be, or selling drugs, things like that. We have a story here locally, lately, that a couple of kids, like 19 years old kids, that died from buying drugs through the dark web. And, it always puts back the experience of the dark web as a negative thing. But the dark web also has a purpose for positive things. And one of them, for example, is there's a lot of journalists that use the dark web for some of the articles, the research that they have to do. Why? Because you might be researching a drug cartel. You might be researching a government that has been, doing wrong things. And you know that if you're out in the open and these people know that you are looking into learning more and talk about them, they might harm you or they might kill you. So by using the dark web, the journalists stay anonymous, but yet can actually continue their work and give us great articles that we read all the time. So there's a good side to it. Good side, there's people in some countries around the world that are oppressed, and it's impossible to get news out or real good news out. And then, you'll have these people in these countries using this type of network because they'll be anonymous and the government doesn't know that you're actually, sending out information from within, if you want, from the inside. So there are multiple good reasons to continue having this, honestly. But of course, it's also used for bad things. And it's the nature of, what humans are all about, good and bad. So it actually is accessible through the Tor browser that you install. And once the Tor browser is installed, it's going to ask you, do you want to always connect automatically to, the dark web or the Tor network? And once you do, like right now I am, that means that whatever I would do here is right now anonymous. So that's the interesting side to all of this. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.